Hey, what's going on, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody making out today? It is 10:30 Monday morning, and I wanted to go over a few of my pieces that I've been carrying in my pocket probably the last 2 or 3 weeks. Pretty steady. These are the pieces that have been in my pocket pretty steady. So if you pocket checked me, or if you came up on me at any given time, these are probably some of the knives that you're going to see in my pockets. So I just wanted to go over a few of these pieces. They're very good knives, and I wanted to just go over a couple of them with you. So the first one up is my very, very loved, I don't show this knife that much, but man, I love this knife so much. It's my Paramilitary 2 in Maxima. I'll give you a look at it. It's in Maxima, and I'll tell you what, this Maxima steel just gets it done. I mean, you can motor through so much stuff with this Maxima. It gets sticky sharp. I mean, the way it is, the blade, the way it's shaped, the way this steel is. Let me see, I'm not gonna get focused in there, am I? It is just extremely, extremely sharp. The only thing I did was drop this a couple times. If you need to sharpen this, you definitely need diamond stones to sharpen this. Now, let me just explain something here. This is just a few of my ceramic stones. These will not sharpen this steel. This is an ultra fine rod. You could tell by the red dot on the back. This is an ultra fine rod. It may, and I've tried it before, it does help on far as your sharpening goes when you're done with your diamonds. If you use diamonds, I'm telling you, if you don't use diamonds on this kind of steel, once you get up to this kind of steel, you're only going to roll the edge and fatigue it. It's called fatiguing the edge. You can watch the whole thing on Neve's Knives on what stones, what grits, what everything to use. There's a certain thing to use on each steel, I mean, like your lower grade steels, this will be fine. Your ceramic stones will be fine for that. But once you get up into these stones, you got to go diamonds, because that's the only thing that will cut this steel. That's the only thing that'll cut that steel, because this steel is too hard. So I don't know if that kind of made any kind of sense or anything like that. But anyway, it's just a great, great knife. I've had this one in my collection for quite a few years, and man, I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful, beautiful knife. It cuts fantastic. It's just an all-around just great knife. It's just a really, really great knife. And it's pricey. And for what you pay for this knife, it's well worth it. I mean, it is well worth it. If you put the money out one time, it's like that buy once, cry once. And this is it. This is a perfect example of buy once, cry once. You need one of these in your arsenal, I'm telling you, because if you need any kind of hard use cutting or any kind of vigorous cutting done, this is the piece you're going to want to go to, I'm telling you. Let's move along. What are we looking at? We're looking at the QSP. This is a fantastic knife, man. I can't get this out of my pocket. I have yet to be able to get this out of my pocket. This is probably the one out of the whole bunch so far that I just keep going back to, and I just keep on sticking this thing in my pocket. It is a fantastic knife. I'd highly recommend This one's in the titanium. I highly recommend getting one of these. You do not have to get the titanium one. The micarta one is like $50 something. It's like I can't explain to you what a value that is. I would, if you don't have one of these, I would highly recommend going to traditional pocket knives and getting the micarta one if you cannot afford this titanium one. Although the titanium one is not that expensive neither. So it's a value. This knife is a value, and man, oh man, I love this knife, and a lot of people like it. It's a great knife. If you don't have this, look into this knife, guys. Look into this knife. What else do I have here? I have been loving this knife, man. Ever since I got it, I carry it here in the Richter slip because it matches so perfect. It just matches. I couldn't find a better match for this. So it just slips right in this Richter slip here. And this SOD Buster is just really fantastic. I have been enjoying this SOD Buster a lot. And this is another one that has been very hard to kick out of my pocket. You got this buffalo horn covers. Just look at that buffalo. That buffalo horn is just gosh darn beautiful. You've got that inlay of the case there. Just that script is just awesome. You can see it's just the whole knife itself. I like this little cutout too. A lot of people said they weren't sure if they liked it or if they didn't like it. I really like it. I can get my finger right in there and I just pull it right open, man. It's just really, I like that little cutout. I'm digging it. I like it. I like the stone washing on the blade. I mean, just look at that stone washing on that blade. It's a really good pocket knife, guys. It's probably one of the best pocket knives you're gonna come across. It is one. I'd put this one up against any pocket knife, big heavy hitter pocket knife out there. It can compete with the heavy hitters. That's for sure. That is for sure. I could talk about this knife for another hour. This guy here, I have really been loving this one. This is my Stockman that I just picked up not that long ago. Matt got me turned on to this. It's just a good piece from Slip Joint Sawyer. Matt from Slip Joint Sawyer did a review on this knife. And after he did his review, I was like, oh man, I gotta get it. I gotta get this knife. And for good reason. It's a good piece, man. I'll show you. Let me show you something here without me wrecking everything. The blade stock thickness is really good. Look at that blade stock. Look how nice and thick it is and beefy. This is a great Stockman, guys. It's got Nylox covers. Let me show you that Nylox cover. It's got Nylox covers on it, and it's just it really is a banger of a Stockman. It's a good one. It is a good one. You can see again how thick that stock is on all the blades. It's meant for some work. You're not going to hurt this knife at all. You're not going to hurt it. It's just going to last. It's going to hold up for you big time, and it's been serving me just perfectly. So you got that there. This piece here, this is my 72 Cody Scout lockback, and this is one of my favorite knives in my GEC collection. Besides the 86 Barlows. The 86 Barlows is the only thing that beats this pattern out as far as I'm concerned. This is my favorite pattern. This is just one of my favorite patterns, the 72s. And you could just see the blade, how it just swoops down there. The blade's fantastic. It's a lock back. It locks up real tight. It's just a great piece. This could be my favorite piece. But I don't want to say just because it's a GEC, it's my favorite piece. So we'll just leave that open. Let you guys decide which one you like. So that's that. And this one here, oh my goodness. If you don't have one of these, you are going to have to get one. This is the Rosecraft Blades Luchahasi, or what's it called? Lusahatchee, yeah, Lusahatchee. But this is a great piece. I'm calling this a Barlow. That's what I'm calling it, because it reminds me in every way of a Barlow, and I'm just going to go with Barlow. But you could see the blade, how it's shaped. I mean, it's just a good little knife. The covers, the scales are really, really nice looking. The whole knife itself, the fit and finish, is really done very well. It's in D2 steel. It's just, the action is fantastic. You could see it right there. Just a great knife for $50-something, $54 or something like that. Go over to Traditional Pocket Knives and try to get one of these. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. This is your knife you're going to want right here. It's affordable. The fit and finish, and the value is there. The value on this little guy is there. Get one of these knives. And last but not least is my go-to, one of my go-tos of all time. This is my Victorinox Pioneer. And guys, when I tell you, I had, as of late, I have been really loving my Pioneer. When it comes to Victorinox knives and these Pioneers, these A-LOX pieces, they are very, very hard to beat as far as your carry goes. These are one of the most fantastic carries that you could stick in your pocket. These Pioneers right here. They pack so much function. Well, I'm not going to take all the blades out, but I mean, just what you get in this Pioneer, I mean, it is just a fantastic piece. And if you put this Tech accessories clip on here, this thing rides in your pocket just beautifully. Just beautifully. It does not move in your pocket. If you got it in your pocket, it just rides on the side of your pocket, just like that. It won't move. But this is one of my favorites. And I just reintroduced this back into my carry setup again. And I just love this knife. I love this setup. I mean, the whole thing is just, it's a hard one to beat. Another hard one to beat as far as an EDC. Okay? You're gonna have trouble beating this one for an EDC knife. It's wonderful. It's really, really wonderful. That's just about it, guys, for this one. I could have pulled out more, but these are the pieces that I had on me for the past few weeks. I just wanted to give you guys a look. Maybe next week I'll pull a couple more out and show you what I'm carrying. But I'm curious to see what you guys are carrying or have been carrying, you know, the past few weeks. You know what I mean? What's been hard to kick out of your pockets? What have you been loving? You know what I mean? Like this case, this SOD Buster. I've been loving this SOD Buster. So Tell me what you guys have been loving, man. What's been in your pocket? What have you been enjoying? And we'll take it from there. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. Of course, the video got long again. Be good, be well, be safe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Stay well.